Sports Radio. Carver and Cuthbert here from Borelli's Tap Room in Long Beach on the island on a Thursday, the 18th of December. And it is warmed up a little bit. All the snow that was here yesterday is gone now, so it's getting a little bit warmer out here. The beach people can walk the dogs a little bit better today. It looks pretty nice. We have a lot to do today. College football playoff, NFL Week 16, hockey, hoops. It is all happening for us here today on Go Sports Radio from Borelli's. Mike Carver with you, along with Paul Cuthbert. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Good afternoon, Michael. What a beautiful day it is here in Long Beach. It's almost a beach day. You can go down there and dip your toes in the sand.
It is. It
in
actually
sweatshirt.
is. It is kind of a beach day.
I'd go.
There's nothing
I'd go.
wrong
Well, you
with
could
that.
definitely walk the boardwalk today. There's no doubt about it.
And
But
tomorrow it's
good-
going to rain, but it's going to be in the 50s tomorrow.
I hear there's a bit of a mess coming in here this weekend. Get rid of all the snow completely.
What a shame.
Good tidings to you, my friend.
Yeah, we're there, man. 1 week until the big guy comes down the chimney. So it's getting close. Festive. down here.
What'd you ask for this year, Mike?
I tell you nothing. It's been a kind of a bone of contention at home because I haven't divulged anything that I wanted for Christmas this year. So I need to probably come up with something in the next 24 to 48 hours if that's going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
But
Get your act together.
you know what it's like when you get to, especially when the kids are still younger.
It ain't about us anymore.
It's all about
Ain't
getting
about us.
everything for them. Like it's all about making sure the kids have everything nice and taken care of.
You know what the little guy asked for from Santa?
What's that?
My guy.
that?
My guy.
Your guy.
Yeah.
I hope it's something Islander related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some young defenseman.
Oh,
New Jersey.
Schaefer jersey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got
Oh yeah.
the letters out to Santa, so hopefully he can come
A
through.
little Schaefer jersey for him. I like that. Let's go.
And a neighbor's jersey from the Giants, baby.
Neighbors, huh?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
neighbors.
yeah.
Little
So-
Giants. And then who's his favorite Yankee?
His favorite Yankee, man.
Hope it
he's-
wasn't Luke Weaver.
No, well, last year.
Hope it's not Belly either, because
Well,
Belly ain't gonna be
I
back.
was just gonna say he got a belly jersey last year. That's what he wanted. So,
I don't think you're gonna see Belly again. So
but, he's all right. There's enough great Yankees on that team, so we're all right.
so many great.
Keep
great
going to the
players.
Mets if you gotta.
Keep
Go
going.
ahead.
It's take everybody away.
Don't forget to pay the toll.
Don't forget to do that at all. All right, so we got a lot to do, obviously here down at Borelli's today. We got to start, I feel, today with this college football playoff because as much as last week we were upset and complaining and doing all of these things, rightfully so, by the way, all of the complaining about the college football playoff process and the teams and all of that. We have now reached the time, Paulie, where we have to put all of that to the side
We do.
because now they are actually going to play the games. The
Mhm.
games are going to get played. And once you kick the ball off, you kind of forget about all that other stuff and you kind of get into that mode.
It's out of our
So
control anyway.
4 games, of course, this weekend. You have the Friday night Alabama-Oklahoma game. Then you have 3 games on Saturday, Miami, Texas A&M early, Tulane, Ole Miss, and Oregon and Jimmy Madison. Of course, the triple header on Saturday going up against the NFL the Saturday before Christmas. So good luck to them with that. But now it's time to focus on this because this is what it's all about. And we'll start our trails in Norman on Friday night, where the Sooners and the Tide get together for the second time. Sooners beat them in Alabama, of course, a few weeks back, which is really the game that got Oklahoma into this spot, was that win over Alabama, and then finishing off the season with a couple wins, and they get themselves here. Up until yesterday, I couldn't find, Paulie, anybody who was taking Oklahoma in this game. It felt like everybody was on Alabama, and that Alabama was the side, and Alabama was beating a team twice, blah, 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 blah. Oklahoma's got no offense. But as we're getting a little closer to kick here, starting to feel a little swell of Oklahoma love here. And I think that there's a lot of outside factors that are being played into this too, which is Kalen DeBoer looking to run to Michigan? Is he looking to leave Alabama and go to Michigan? Is Ty Simpson 100% healthy? Their offensive line has some issues. They they have some injury issues going into this game, and Oklahoma's defense is very, very good. And will that be enough? And I don't believe that Oklahoma's offense, which was bad over the last half of the season, that maybe a few weeks of them getting healthy, that Mateer and the crew might be a little bit better offensively in this game. I myself, Paulie, have even started to shift to maybe thinking that this is Oklahoma at home on Friday night. I'm starting to go into that direction too.
Well, the matchup predictor on the ESPN site says it's right around
It's
49-50%,
dead even.
right down the middle. So.
It's a split.
Yep.
It is a coin flip game. I mean, the spread is one. It's as coin flip of a game as you're going to get. I think that Alabama should win if all things were being equal.
Not a lot of confidence there, though. I think,
but I have started to lean towards the Oklahoma side as we have gotten a little bit closer here. I'm starting to feel it. I actually do believe that this DeBoer might bolt for Michigan. And I think that there's some of that that's playing in. I think the Simpson is being hurt is a big factor. I think there's a lot of things that are working against Bama. Going on the road, they got blasted by Georgia in that SEC title game.
That's, for me, that game and how they performed in that game, I think knocked a little luster off.
Yeah,
the roll tide, the shiny roll tide there. I'm going with OSU this game.
Is that right? You're going Oklahoma, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Oklahoma for you. And you seem a little bit more confident about it than I am.
OU, baby.
I'm very torn on it. I will tell you from the gambling perspective, this total is very low. 41.5 college football playoff game. Now, their first meeting, final of that game, and that game stayed under 23-21. So they got to 44 in the first game in Alabama. The total's 41.5. Playoff game. It's the weather in Norman on Friday night. Not bad, actually, Paulie. 52 in no.
Gonna be a nice night.
Nice night in Norman.
Come on, Mike.
I'm taking the over. Over 41.5.
Really?
I'm going against the stand. This is kind of the public side, the chalky side is everyone thinks this game's going under. Oklahoma's got no offense. I just told you about how Alabama's offense is all banged up. They're playing a great defense. I think this number's too low. I think it's gotten too low. I like the over. I'm going to go over in the Alabama.
I hope we get it.
Game.
I hope we get it.
I hope we get it too. And I will lean to Oklahoma winning the game.
Okay, that's what we wanted to know.
Oklahoma to win for me.
All right, 2 for Oklahoma. There it is.
2 for Oklahoma on our show.
2 for the Okies.
Just 2 for the Okies, which is unbelievable. Now, Saturday triple header. First game, noon East kick. Miami and Texas A&M. Miami, of course, by all accounts, the last team to get in at large. It was between them and Notre Dame, and obviously the head-to-head prevailed there in that spot. 10-2 Miami, getting 3.5. In College Station, Aggies 11-1. Of course, they lost their last game, which was the Texas game, Thanksgiving weekend. Mm-hmm. This total's now, was that opened at 52.5? I'm seeing it down to 48.5. I love this over, but it's been dropped. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon in Kyle Field. 67 in Texas on Saturday afternoon, which is always nice. I love the over. I think there's going to be a lot of points. And I believe it or not, I like Miami. Oh. I think that Miami is going to go in. They're going to be the team that everyone says, maybe they shouldn't have been in. They were the last team to get in. And they're going to cause some noise. Texas A&M, to be fair, beating Notre Dame was a good win on the road. But other than that, Paulie, Auburn sucked this year. Florida stunk this year. They fired their coach. Arkansas fired their coach. LSU fired their coach. They beat all these teams that fired their coach. They had to come back from down 30-3 at half to beat South Carolina. Then they lost to Texas, who was a good team that they played. Other than that win against Notre Dame, which was a 1.4140 game, a wild game, Miami beat Notre Dame too. I think Miami might be a little bit better.
Going with Texas.
Texas A&M for you, huh?
Yeah, just to it'll
Marcel Reed and the crew.
Wouldn't it be great if they win and you was out and the whole Notre Dame thing and everything else?
Well, then it's just kind of.
Yeah, let's go. For the Irish.
I mean, Miami winning would validate them being in over Notre Dame, that winning that game.
Yes. So
I'm definitely taking Miami with the spread, 3.5.
Okay. I'll take.
And I can be talked, and I love the over. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. Texas A&M has played wild games all year, especially you got 31-30, 38-17, 49-25, 45-42, 41-40. I mean, they're just tons of games with a lot of points. And Miami don't mind playing that way either. Over Texas A&M and Miami's my favorite pick in this game. But I think Miami with the 3.5, and I think they could win the game outright.
And I'll be the complete opposite.
On everything.
Yes.
Under Texas A&M, the whole deal.
Yeah.
You're going the opposite, going
Total
just on the
opposite.
complete flip side of me on this game. What I say,
Marking it down.
you're going on the other side of everything. Wow. How about that? Paulie going right in, saying, forget you. What do you know? What do you know?
Well, most of the time.
I'm going to the other side.
Not all the time. You know way more than me. So I'm just
Oh,
chucking a dart up the board here, buddy.
you're going after it. That's okay.
I'm rooting with my heart for ND.
You want to see Miami
Knock you
lose.
out.
See, there's a little emotion
Get
here
'em
for
out.
you. You want to see them lose.
Plus, I just think it would be fun because of all the drama. And if Miami gets out in the first round, it would just be chef's kiss.
Okay. I'm past it.
I know.
For me now, it's just who I have to put it behind me.
Let's have a little fun.
And I have to look at it. I got to look at it objectively.
I know.
That's just how I have to do things. If I let everything go by emotion.
I'll have all my ATM gear on
Yeah, you'd have
Saturday. I'm going to be crazy.
Let's
go.
Get Miami out of there.
Get them out.
And more experienced quarterback with Beck as well for Miami. I'm just going to go in that direction on Saturday afternoon. All right, now the teams that really shouldn't be there. They shouldn't. I mean, let's be fair. We talked about this last week. Tulane and Ole Miss is the middle game. This is 3:30 East in the Grove. Ole Miss minus 17.5. 56.5 is the total. They played back in September, and Ole Miss beat them 45-10.
Yeah, you can. I
Look,
pretty much expect the same.
Obviously, Kiffin out. P. Golding will be the head coach for Ole Miss in this game. There's a couple guys on the offensive staff. I think they did let Weiss hang around to at least call the plays here. This is, again, I don't see how it wouldn't be a similar outcome to what we got the first time they played.
Yes, I almost said it.
100%?
I almost
Did you
said
try to say 100% there?
it. I almost said
100%.
it. Trying that term is not allowed on the show.
Look,
But I agree with you, Michael.
would I like to see one of these two teams actually show a little heart on Saturday and give us a game? Like, who has the better chance out of Tulane and Jimmy Madison of giving us a game on Saturday? I don't know. It's probably.
Come on. There's no way Oregon here and Ole Miss are gonna mess around at all. They're gonna pour it on and get the kick them off the table.
Now, we had someone on Chris Passero on the Bet River show last night, and he was saying about the Oregon game, which I guess we're kind of blending these two games together. But he was saying that he didn't think that Oregon was going to show much in the game because they know they're going to win. They don't want to show much to Texas Tech, who they would play next if they win the game. They don't want to. They're not Lanning's typically not a guy who rubs it in on everyone, and that, maybe they would let James Madison not hang around in the game, but it's not going to be like 56-3 or something like that. He was kind of pushing for the under, which when we get, I'll tell you what that number is. And he also said the James Madison coach, who's taking the UCLA job, he's going to play a style of game where his team's not going to get blown out. He's going to try to run the football. I mean, remember, Paul, trying and doing are two different things
Mm-hmm.
when you're playing Oregon and you're James Madison. He's going to want to try to run the football, control the ball, keep Oregon's offense off the field, slow the game down, things like that. So that might keep James Madison around in the number of 21.5. Tulane is not going to play that way against Ole Miss. Tulane is going to try to do what they do best, and they like to score, and they like to move up and down. I think the only thing that Tulane maybe has going for them is that, A, they've seen them already, and there's probably maybe some adjustments they can make, and B, Kiffin's gone. But, I mean, once Kiffin left, everyone basically said Kiffin did nothing, right? So
yeah, they're in good hands.
There you go. Oh, well, he didn't do anything anyway. You know,
they didn't
need him. So if I had to lean one or the other, which team could maybe, and I don't believe it's going to happen. I don't think either of them will have a chance at winning this game. But if I had to lean to either of them doing it, it's probably Tulane.
Yeah.
Against Ole Miss. It's probably.
Mm-hmm.
I like Summerall, too, who's taking the Florida job. He's the coach of Tulane for another game.
Can't keep track of all these coaches.
That stuff is hard to keep track of, buddy. It is not easy to keep track of those things. That's for sure. So Ole Miss minus the 17.5, 56.5, you know, 45-10 last time. That's 55. So right on the number. I think Tulane will score more than 10 points this time. I think it's over. Over 55, over 56.5 for Tulane and Ole Miss. It's a nice day at the Grove. Well, no weather issues. Be good to go. And then, of course, as we already kind of mentioned, Jimmy Madison is playing Oregon in the later game, 7:30 East kick in Eugene. 21.5, 47.5 the total.
Not much of a chance.
I mean, I kind of just gave you the breakdown like Chris was telling me about it. Like, they could be that kind of game. I mean, it could also be 45-0. Like, it could be that too.
Yeah, I think Oregon takes care of it. If they're going to do, that whole thing of not trying to show too much, I think they've got to at least.
But I still think that, I mean, it looks like they're not going to try and score. They're going to try. I mean,
well, the gameplay would be to put as much points up as you can in the first half,
right?
And then
I think Oregon first half is a nice play for the gambling community. Oregon in the first half,
yes.
Which if it's 21, I don't have the number in front of me. If it's 21 for the game, it's probably 11 or 12 for the first half. I think with them winning the first half by 2 touchdowns is probably where I want to be. You take out all the backdoor nonsense at the end of the game. If they do let up and they let James Madison maybe score, things like that. Not let, but they let down and let Jimmy Madison get some garbage time points. You don't want to be involved in that. So if Oregon wins, probably they would play Texas Tech. The winner of Alabama, Oklahoma would play Indiana. Ole Miss will play Georgia. I'm just writing Tulane out. Ole Miss will play Georgia.
Yes.
Got that right in there. And
Nothing
the winner of Miami, Texas A&M will play Ohio State. Fun games. Those would be one game on New Year's Eve.
Not as fun as next weekend's games are going to be after this is all kind of cleared out this weekend. Well,
look, when you get to these next four, I know we're kind of taking a little bit of a hit here because you've got Tulane and Jimmy Madison in this. But if you give me then on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, Oregon, Texas Tech, Oklahoma or Alabama against Indiana, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Miami or Texas A&M against Ohio State. Those are 4 great games.
Yes.
Great games.
Look, it's exciting that it's starting this weekend. This is what we want. We want to get it rolling, but there's a couple of games here that, they're pretty much should be, business as usual for a couple of squads
should
here.
Be.
And then we get serious next weekend. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But glad it's here.
At least if the Oregon game is awful, you can flip to Bears-Packers. Or if you got me and you've got the Mullet Street, you could focus on the Bear-Packer game.
Yeah, Saturday's going to be a great day for sports. There's no doubt about it.
Or Islanders-Sabres, whatever's. Got that Saturday night too. If that could be better than Oregon and James Madison.
Yeah, if you're an Icelanders fan and a college football fan, that is a pretty sweet spot for you.
Yeah. Maybe Bears-Packers doesn't do it. Bears-Packers isn't good. You never.
Bears-Packers is good.
Well, for me, you never know.
That's a good game.
We hope it's going to be a good game.
That's a good game.
But you never actually know, Paulie, until you get out there and you see things happen. You never know what goes on. So college football playoff this weekend. Very exciting stuff coming our way. NFL on to week 16.
Crazy.
3 weeks to go.
3 weeks and out.
I'll save the Seattle Ram game tonight in a little bit. I'll do that. Why don't we, of course, as we typically do here on Thursday show,
who you got?
Start with the locals for who you got. Who you got? Well, man, what's worse? The Giants are home for Minnesota on Sunday.
Great day to finish your Christmas.
You got a little extra shopping
for your New York football fans.
You don't want to, because remember too, if you're somebody who, well, this is just like, look, if you're somebody who maybe is the casual fan in the New York area, you don't have the Sunday ticket. Maybe you're not going out to a great place like Borelli's to watch all the games on all the screens, and you don't have access to those things. And maybe you're just at home, or you're not feeling well, or you're wrapping the presents, or you're doing that, and you only have two choices in New York City between 1 and 4 o'clock on Sunday to watch a game. You have to either pick the Giants Vikings on Fox or the Jets Saints on CBS. Those are your choices. You don't get to potentially watch any of the other games.
Those are games they play at prisons to torture the
You
prisoners.
have to watch one of those games if you don't have the other options. If you don't have
right.
a Sunday ticket or anything else, that's what you need to do.
The malls will be packed on Sunday. All right?
No Chargers Cowboys. No Bucks Panthers. No Bills Browns. Not that Bills Browns. Big time game anyway. All right, Giants and Vikings. Vikings are now 3-point favorites coming into MetLife.
Shock.
Against the Giants.
Coming off the big win against the Cowboys. Baby.
Big win against the Cowboys.
A major force to be reckoned with.
I backed the Giants here last week against Washington. I thought that you would get a big performance out of the Giants at home and Jackson Dart and all these things. I know we ruffled some feathers on all that video yesterday with what would you do with the pick. And I know we had a lot of comments, whether it was on YouTube or TikTok or wherever we put the videos out, that some people thought I was nuts for even suggesting this notion. You showed me a couple of the TikTok ones, and I actually got one on, I think it was YouTube or Instagram, that somebody responded with, is Woody Johnson still the owner? Because if he is, it doesn't matter. You take what you get from them, and they're never going to be good. And I do subscribe to that. I have always been a Jet will always Jet person. It thought you could change the coach, you could change the quarterback, you could change the players, you could change. The Jets are the Jets. It was still a worthy question to ask yesterday, Paulie.
It was a great question.
It's a worthy question to ask.
You got people fired up yesterday, Mike.
What happens if he's really good and you trade it to him? I think it's definitely something that you have to consider. But I'm nuts, according to some. I'm crazy for suggesting it.
Some good stuff on TikTok, man. And check out the Go Sports Radio on TikTok and some of the comments.
We're on TikTok.
Yes. We're going to be going live on TikTok soon, too.
That's wild.
Good.
I got to get a TikTok account now. I got to respond to some of these people who think I'm nuts.
Got to get with the times.
I got to go out there. I'm not on the talk. I got to.
Now, we don't want you to do any silly dances or anything.
I don't want to do that.
No,
I don't want to do it.
But your opinion on these things, Mike, is quite valued.
Apparently
or at least, it's upsetting to people, too. So we'll take it both ways.
I will. I don't trust the Vikings. But the good news for the Vikings is
that is great.
They're playing the Giants this week. So I'm going to actually just take the over.
There are Minnesota Viking fans that do not trust the Vikings this weekend.
Over 43.5, Giants Vikings. I think the Giants will give up tons of points, and I think they'll score a couple themselves. I like the over. I have no clue who's going to win the game. I know you don't.
Wait, so what's the
who
over?
You got? 43.5. Up and away.
I'm going to disagree.
Up and away.
I don't think so. I think both of these teams are just going to get in each other's ways. I think this is
31-21 Vikings, something like that.
I
31-21 Vikings. Right in that area, in that wheelhouse.
14-12.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
The Giant D.
Let
me tell you, the Giant D isn't holding the Vikings to 14 points.
Nobody wants to get hurt before the holidays. They're gonna just take it easy. It's gonna be probably a two-hand touch game. I'm telling you.
The Giants, they're not allowing only 14 points to the Vikings. The Vikings will score.
Right. Well,
they'll score.
We'll see.
So we'll
see the highlights or watching the news.
I like the over
because we're not watching the game, are we?
I'm not watching. No, we're not watching the game. I like the over, but I think the Vikings will win. If you want to put who you got, I'll take the Vikings. Because and this is the run to the window with the Giants, because the Giants didn't show up last week when I picked them. They'll show up this week when I go against them. That's how it goes. That's how it always goes.
You know what's going to happen. So look, just might as well, just so I can be on the other side of it.
Taking the G-Men?
I'll go with Big Blue. Yeah.
Whoa. Back in the New York groove. Look at you.
Maybe you don't. Nobody trust. You don't trust the Vikings.
Back in the New York groove.
So why not? Let's
look at you.
Try and go out on a
Big Blue.
Good note here. These last couple of games.
Big Blue. Will you do the same? Blocker. Will you do the same thing for the Jets in New Orleans against the Saints?
God, what an awful game. What an awful.
Saints are playing. They've won the last couple weeks. Beat the Bucks. Beat the Panthers. Tyler Shuck. Defense is one of the top 5 in the NFL the last month. It's Saints.
Yeah, I'll take the Saints. There's no doubt.
And Cook will start for the Jets again this week.
Good for him.
Cook.
Good for him.
Does that excite you?
No.
Nothing. Watching Cook isn't exciting.
No.
Wow.
The last time I got excited about the Jets was when I was a bartender at Stingers in Rockville Center, and Parcells and Testaverde got them into the
Stingers had great wings.
AFC.
They had great wings.
Championship
back in the day.
And that run that year with the Jets, it filled the bar for me on Sunday afternoons, and it was great. That's the last time I got excited about the Jets.
Brady Cook. That's his name. I blanked on it for a second. Brady
Cook. Man. Well, you know me with names. I can't even say the word names.
Saints in a shutout.
A shutout.
No points for the Jets this week. 20-zip Saints.
I can't wish,
20-0. Saints will win on Sunday.
They're a horrible franchise, but I do have a little bit of empathy for the Jets fans.
Don't really?
Shut them out, man. Come on.
Nah.
Come on, Mike.
20-0.
Brady gets nothing.
0.
Defense doesn't.
Saints defense.
Roll in on a fumble.
Saints defense has been. The Jets have not gotten an interception all year.
It's happening this week.
Do you know that? Not one.
That's terrible, but not surprising.
They don't have one interception. Did they? Unless they got one against Lawrence last week. I don't believe that they did.
What an awful game. Move it to Christmas Day.
Still 0 interceptions for the Jets this year. They haven't intercepted. They're playing Tyler Shuck on Sunday. Can't get a pick. Tyler Shuck. Saints 20-0.
So a little bit of a buzz about Glenn getting fired here. Say if they lose this in a bad way, and
I don't believe it.
You don't think he's going to get fired?
No. They should. They should fire him, but they're not going to.
Okay.
They should fire him. He's done a pathetic job this year. He's done an awful job.
Well, the odds are that somebody from the team is going to get fired.
Well, they've already fired Wilkes.
That's what I'm saying.
Who else are you going to fire?
I would say it's got to be
gut
somebody.
The staff.
Yeah.
Gut everyone.
Towel boy.
Make Glenn start over. Is he going to – let me ask you this.
Leave him on the bench by himself.
When they finish 3-14 this year, is he going to do the same thing this offseason and talk tough like he's won a lot of things in his life? Is he going to do that?
No dancing.
Because that's what he did when he got the job last year. Is he came in and he talked tough and he treated the media poorly and he did like, I'm a tough guy. Is he going to do that after a 3-14 season? Well, this offseason when they do the combine and the draft and he's still the coach and he's got to do all the media availability, is he going to act like a tough guy after 3-14?
I should hope not.
He will. I'd chop him now. Get him out. Start over. I'd get that Muji out of there too, that GM that they hired. I wouldn't bring him back. I'd start fresh. Get them all out. Finished.
That's a lot of turnover for that organization.
Get it right. How many more years you want like this?
This is a New York thing now. I mean, just between coaches.
So you want to go?
GMs,
so what? Do they go 4-12 next? 4-13 next year? That's better.
That's imagine the outlook as a Jets fan. Like,
It's pathetic. It's completely
Season
pathetic.
ticket holders. I mean, it's just
It's not fun. I can't imagine.
And
I can't believe people go there.
And they play at MetLife Stadium on top of it all,
which is the worst. It's the worst. They'd be better off playing at Eisenhower Mitchell over there at that field. Like it'd be better off playing there.
Yeah, there's some couple of nice football fields next to the old Coliseum over there. Actually, Mitchell Field. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good idea.
Playing over there, Mitchell Field. That's where the Jets should go.
Easier travel for the Jets fans.
Some of them. I know there's a consensus that all Jet fans are on Long Island, but that's not. But there are a lot. It's a mixed bag.
All right, we're spending too much time on the Jets here.
We are. Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio from Borelli's Tap Room in Long Beach on Long Island. We will go through the rest of NFL Week 16, including a monster game tonight in the NFC between the Rams and the Seahawks. But first, Paulie's going to let everybody know what's going on at Borelli's, which was a great night last night with the Billy Joel night. Everybody had a good time here, and there's a lot more coming.
Yeah, so once again, we broadcast live from Borelli's Tap Room right here at 912 West Beach Street in the great city of Long Beach, New York. Coming up this weekend, some great live music for you and DJs. Tomorrow night, Logan Wally's going to be here at 7 p.m., all right, and then DJ Taj is on after him. Fridays and Saturdays are always packed here at Borelli's, so get down here early, get some grub in you. Grab a few of these great craft beer selections here too as well, and get a seat and buckle up. Like I said, Logan Wally here at 7 p.m., DJ Taj right after there, right around 10 o'clock, 10:30. On Saturday, Ryan Scarano is here and Jimmy Love. All right, live music then again at 7 p.m. And then right after the guys, DJ Select will be spinning the tunes. And of course, all the college football playoff games will be going on here, hockey, everything. Saturday's a great day. You might as well just, come down here for lunch, stay for dinner, and get a cab home late to get you into bed in the late hours of the morning on Saturday. And then you can get up and come back here on Sunday for Sunday Fun Day. And at 5 p.m., Anthony Gow will be providing the live music here as well, in addition to all the NFL games here on all the big TVs down here at Borelli's, and including their great selection of food and beers and the wood brick oven in the back there that's keeping me and Mike nice and toasty right now.
I got to get one of those vodka pies back there.
Yeah, wow.
I got to come and get one of those.
Dude.
Vodka pie.
Go to Borelli'sTapRoom.com. Check out the menu. It's fantastic. A couple of quick things as far as the holidays are concerned. All your holiday catering, call Borelli's, 516-705-8674. That's 516-705-8674 for all your holiday catering. And if you want to squeeze a holiday party in, I don't think they have any room left, but hey, there's a couple of days left, maybe even after the holidays for New Year's or something. Same thing. Call here at 516-705-8674. You guys want to book a party here anytime of the year at Borelli's. And final notes here as far as hours for Borelli's, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. On Christmas Eve, open at 11 a.m. and open until 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas night, the place is back open at 5 o'clock and will be open till late. Just the bar. The restaurant will not be open, as bartender Tommy, main guy here, super dude, just filled me in.
Legend.
Yes. Come down and hang out with Tommy. He's most likely going to be working. He's here all the time. He's the best. So bar only on Christmas night, 5 p.m. till late. There you go, Mike.
Chiefs Broncos.
Chiefs Broncos. There you go.
That was another thing. That was another one. I love the comments, and please keep leaving them. Somebody noted on YouTube when I talked about that yesterday. Why are you blowing hot air about this? Who cares? Like I got that off of when I was saying about the pigs with the NFL.
See, this is what we want, folks. Come back at us. Let's go.
Why are you blowing hot air about it? People are going to watch anyway. Didn't I say that at the end? People are going to watch anyway.
We did. We did say that.
But there's still pigs. I mean, Chiefs Broncos on Christmas night. Hope you have enough eggnog to pass out before that one starts. Jeez. Cousin Eddie pulling the trailer in right at kickoff of that game. Come on.
Hey, look, it's good times for the Broncos fans, right?
Oh, great times.
So, like, we're talking about this with the Chiefs being out here. It's not just you and your Bills, and everybody else in the AFC. As far as fan bases are very, very happy that the Chiefs are not involved in the playoffs this year, and they can take advantage of them these last couple of weeks here and grab a couple of wins here and lap it up a little bit. Because let's be honest with you. The Chiefs showed no mercy to anybody in this league.
No.
Over the last 6 years.
Never.
You know?
It's true.
Stomp, crush, win. And people for years have been saying they've been getting help by the officials too. Yeah. Right? So who are you going to blame this year if you lose?
It's true.
Right? Because the Chiefs and their officiating teams will not be there to bail you out this year.
You're going to miss them in January. I told you that yesterday. You're going to miss the Chiefs not being in the playoffs. You're going to miss it. That's what people say. You're going to miss them not being there.
That's what I say.
That's a good response. I actually like that response because it's true. Because that would be my response. You know, I care if I'm not going to be Patrick Mahomes.
Don't give me that.
A walrus on the sideline, Andy Reid. I care. I'm really going to miss that.
I mean, for months and months, for the last 2 seasons here with the whole girlfriend thing and the NFL and people just
they've cut that out.
About
it. They have cut that out.
But let's talk about
it. Was bad last 2 years.
Yeah, it was bad.
She didn't want
everybody
to be put
gonna
on
miss that
anymore. She asked not to be shown.
Too
anymore.
late. The damage was done. The last 2 seasons.
The damage was done. It's not her fault. She's a nice girl. I don't like him.
She takes care of her
She's
crew.
a nice girl. Did you see that video where she gave all the people in her crew all that money?
I've already applied for her next time.
Dude, I'll lift the boxes. Get me on that. I'll get on that door truck.
Carry some speakers in.
She's handing out 500K checks all over the place.
And you don't even have to play in the NBA Cup to do that. Just help Taylor out carrying some gear into the arena.
Everyone on the crew, here you go. Happy holidays.
Nice.
Got a job for me, Taylor. I'm in.
Boss. That's a good boss.
Please. Oh, she's a good person. She's a good one. All right.
So what were we talking about?
NFL Week 16. Rams Seahawks tonight in Seattle. Monster game. 2 11-3 teams. Winner will be in the driver's seat to have the coveted number 1 seed in the NFC and win the NFC West. Loser going to probably have to go on the road in the first weekend because of how the dopey NFL way works. You know, all the division winners have to have a home game.
Mm-hmm.
So you could win 13 games and have to go play a 7-win team on the road. That's the way it goes. But Seahawks and Rams, some things to of note here for you. Devontae Adams got hurt in that game for the Rams on Sunday against the Lions. Now, they have not ruled him out tonight. And after a couple weeks ago, when I thought that St. Brown wasn't going to play for the Lions, I now know not to say anything until they actually put the thing out and say that they're out. So he's doubtful for tonight. It doesn't seem like he's going to play 4 days after that kind of hamstring injury where it looked like he was taken out on the, he went down. So I'm sure you saw him running, and that's never good when guys do that. But doubtful. Seahawks lost by 3 at the Rams last time. Darnold threw 4 picks in that game, yet they still had the ball with a chance to tie it at the end. Seahawk D, very good. The weather in Seattle tonight, Paulie, and this is important. Don't say that it's not, because you have an indoor LA team like the Rams going on the road. In Seattle this evening, 50 degrees, but some high winds. 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, which some people talk about weather impacting games. It's the wind that impacts games more than weather. But that field in Seattle, Paulie, I think the way that they've constructed it, I don't know if wind plays too much of a factor in it because of how they have that Lumen Field there, 12th man. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it's still a little outdoors and windy tonight. Maybe a little bit of rain in Seattle. It never rains there.
So we're going to have a ground game tonight.
I think you're going to have a ground game. And I'm interested in Seattle tonight. I think the Seahawks are going to win. I like the Seahawks this evening. I think it's tough for the Rams if they're not going to have Adams. I know they still have Puka and some other things. But going back to the first game between these two, Seahawks had every opportunity to win despite how many times they were handing them the football. At home, their defense, Darnold will be better. I think it's a tight, low-scoring game, 2017 type of game. And I think the Seahawks get it done at home and jump ahead of the Rams in the NFC, Paulie.
I think McVay outduels McDonald, and the Rams take it home.
Wow, Rams tonight.
Yeah.
Going the other side.
Yeah, I think the Rams are rolling pretty good here.
Now, I will say, if the Seahawks win, I wouldn't necessarily pencil them in as going to win the division and be the 1 seed. They have their schedule over the last couple of weeks is considerably tougher than the Rams. And at that point, they'll have split the head-to-head. They'll have the same division record. They'll have, there's going to be a lot of tiebreakers that get involved. But the Rams finish home for the Falcons. That's a win. Road Falcons. Excuse me.
It's a win regardless.
It's a win regardless. It should be. Yes, in Atlanta on Monday Night Football, last Monday Night Football game of the season. And then Arizona at home, the last game.
It's a win.
So they're going to win. You'd like to think better team. Obviously crazy things happen in the NFL. We see teams favorites lose every week. But just on paper, you would think the Rams have a pretty easy last 2 games, even if they lost tonight, to get themselves to 13 wins. Seahawks at Carolina next week.
Win, because
but I don't think it's as
easy
because remember, Carolina's going to be playing for something no matter what.
Well, they're going to lose tonight, and that game is going to be a lot of pressure on them.
That's all fine and good. If Seattle obviously loses tonight, then yes, they're going to want to keep themselves in the 5 spot.
The weather wasn't all that great against Old Man Rivers and the Colts last week.
No, but I feel like that's going to be the kind of game tonight with the Rams. It's going to be.
But there's a better team coming in. So
yeah,
off the Seahawks game against the Colts.
The Seahawks did a lot of things to.
I'm going to take.
The Colts did a lot of stuff there to
Rams
keep
by
that
10
game the way. By 10. Rams by 10.
2 scores.
And the Seahawks play the Niners the last game of the season. So they have Panthers, Niners, your Niners, last game of the season. So
they'll lose that game.
The Seahawks, even if they won tonight, I would not call them. They are not out of the woods in terms of getting the 1 seed, winning the division, all of those things. If the Rams win tonight, I think they are.
Yeah, but this is
they're going to run away.
Unfortunately, this is the start tonight of the Seahawks' downfall. The storybook season that they've kind of had. This is where it kind of goes south here. Sorry, Seattle.
I haven't been that big of a believer this year, which is why it's kind of probably strange that I'm backing them tonight.
They should have crushed the Colts last week. They should have made a.
Well, they were playing a 44-year-old quarterback.
They should have crushed them last week.
But like I said, they did some things. That was a very smart game plan from Steichen and the Colts with Rivers back there. Taylor, they controlling the ball. They weren't putting him in harm's way. They weren't making throws that were going to be. They did a lot of things to safely get through that game and keep themselves in it. And their defense played great.
Rams.
Okay, so Rams for you. I'm going to go Hawks tonight.
All right.
And take Seattle. And you know what? It's going to be.
I'll text you after the game.
I will bet the Rams to win the division after they lose tonight.
I'll bet the Rams to win the division after they win tonight.
Well, then you're not going to get as good a price. You're getting a bad price. You want to get a good price. If you think they're going to win tonight, you bet it before the game. If you think they're going to lose tonight, you bet it after the game. That's how you do that. I
have different ways, Michael.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So big Thursday night game to start the week. All right, let's do Saturday, 2 games. Tommy's Eagles. 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 In Washington. Against the team now known as the Commanders, won't be known as the football team.
Let's go, Mike. Give him the term. It's going to be a
smash job. Yeah. Smash job for the Eagles.
Smash job again.
They are 6.5-point favorites. This is a 5:00 East kick on Saturday. 44.5 is the total. Smash job for the Eagles. They will clinch the NFC East with a win.
Absolutely.
Done deal. In the pocket. Finished. Really will have nothing to play for the last couple of weeks except maybe a little bit of seeding. But
rest Jalen.
I mean, what does he need to rest off of? What has he done this year? I would
because he does his damage.
I will lay the lumber with the Eagles. -6.5. Smash job against Washington on Saturday.
I'm with you.
There you go. Who you got? Packers Bears Saturday night in Chicago. Bears. This opened Packers as the favorite. Now the Bears are a 1.5 favorite.
I agree.
You agree with that assessment, huh?
Yes.
Not going to be as cold as last week, believe it or not. Remember that game in the single digits against the Browns? It's going to be 33 on Saturday night. And as a sidebar here, did you see Kevin Warren, who kind of runs the Bears now? He's like their president of football operations, and he's all, Kevin Warren used to run the Big Ten. They put out a statement yesterday, Paulie. They have been trying to build a new stadium in Chicago for the Bears.
Yeah, I did see this. Yeah.
And they've tried to remodel. They've turned Soldier Field into a spaceship at this point. Like, they've done like all sorts of things there. They bought this land in Arlington Park, which is in the suburbs of Chicago, to potentially build a stadium there. And apparently that's, I guess, not going well, or that maybe they want to. He said in the statement that they are looking at options in northern Indiana.
I did see that, yeah.
Can you imagine the Chicago Bears playing in Indiana? That doesn't sound right to me, Paulie. And I understand. I can look at a map and know that at the top of Indiana is very close to Chicago. I get that. But the Bears, I mean, this is stupid. You don't make a mistake like this. You do not put the Bears in northern Indiana. I'm sorry. You just don't do it.
Well, isn't this part of like usual ownership tactics to get to shift, move the pegs a little bit here?
And Gary, as you can see, I'm bringing the map out to Paulie here. So we have Chicago, and Gary, Indiana. It's
down the block,
but it's in Indiana. Let's just remember that it's not even in the state of Illinois. It's in Indiana.
Yeah,
bother a lot of Bears fans if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for us as Jets and Giants. Well, we're not Jets fans, but for the Jets and Giants fans in the area here with their stadium in New Jersey, which is kind of the same situation. I don't see that happening. I think this is all just PR BS. There's no way it happens. There's no way it happens.
So this happened because Illinois state leadership told the Bears their proposed Arlington Heights Stadium will not be a priority in 2026. So they are not going to help them build that stadium in Arlington Heights. And that is why the Bears are searching. Their search includes Northwest Indiana. Some people have said around the Gary area, which I just showed you on the screen.
I don't know. Maybe there's just certain teams.
The franchise has been in Chicago for more than 100 years.
Yeah, it's, think like of the Red Sox at Fenway. It's an old park.
Oh, can you imagine them?
They're never going to change that.
Can you imagine them playing in Providence? Like that's what it would be like.
Well, stupid. I mean, you look at the Patriots adapted. They're going to Foxborough.
Yeah,
but that's kind of worked out sweet.
Right,
it's different, but it's also still.
They're the new England Patriots.
Yes,
they're not the Boston Patriots. They're the New England Patriots. They represent several states in the Northeast. They represent a
Bostonians would probably disagree with you.
They represent a group of states, not just one.
Yes.
That is different. This is not the Central American Bears. This is Central United States Bears we're talking. This is the Chicago Bears. They should be playing in Chicago. I think they win Saturday night.
I agree with you. Because I said yesterday, there's a lot of sadness going on in Green Bay. I don't think there's a lot of confidence going on over there. I don't think they're feeling good about themselves. And the Bears are just, this is their big season here.
This is it.
They're going to lay it all out the rest of the way here. So I agree with you. I think Bears.
Give me the Bears.
Bears. And what's the spread again?
Bears are now 1.5 point favorite. It's flipped. Packer were favored early in the week. Now Bears
won by a touchdown.
Bears by a tutty, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Matt LaFleur, very good in December
more,
as Packers
if they get to the pack early, maybe more, because I just think the Packers are falling apart. Maybe the Packers can show us all something and turn their whole season around here and win this game. It'd be shocking. But
I don't think, they're not, I will say they lose this game and the Lions win. Things are going to start.
Remind everybody who the Packers lost to this week.
They lost to the Broncos.
Yeah.
They're the best team in the AFC, according to record.
Yeah.
According to record, they're the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
According to the odds board, they're the best team in the AFC. We shall see if all of that plays out in January. I'm not sure it will, but we're going to find out. Sunday, early window, 1:00 East. We've had better 1:00 windows on Sundays. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have to say the game with the most consequence is the 7-7 Bucks visiting the 7-7 Panthers. Winner would take over the lead in the NFC South. The Bucks are 3-point favorites on the road in Carolina. Todd Bowles was very upset after the Bucks blew that game last week.
Yes.
Several F-bombs in his post-game news conference when they blew that game to Atlanta.
I'd be upset too after wearing the old retro jerseys and stuff.
You can't lose in those threads, those creamsicles. You can't lose games in those.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't happy at all.
I'm on the Panthers.
Panthers pissed me off.
On one week, off another. On 1 week, off another. This is an on week after losing.
Sorry, Panthers fan. I hope the Bucks bury them.
Bury them.
Bury them.
What do you got against Carolina?
Their act last week.
It was poor. But that's been them all year.
Yeah, well, let's knock them out.
Favorites,
let's get it over with.
Great as dogs. Dogs at home. Panthers. Give me the 3. I'll take it.
All right, I'm going Bucks.
What have the Bucks done to impress you the last several weeks?
It's not even so much about the Bucks impressing me. It's just the disappointment in the Carolina Panthers here, who have had a chance to kind of, they've controlled their destiny here, and they've just, thrown it in. I think they're just terrible.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Lousy football.
I'm on the Panthers, plus the 3.
All right.
I think the Panthers can win the game outright.
We're not going to fight about it, Michael.
We're not. The Chargers visit the Cowboys in Jerry's World, 1:00 on Sunday. Now, the Cowboys will they will know their fate if they are still alive, because if the Eagles lost, then that would open the door back up. But the Eagles are going to win. So the Cowboys will probably be officially eliminated by the time they play on Sunday afternoon. The Chargers still have an outside shot of winning the AFC West, improving their position in the playoffs. But they've been a little, they did win on the road last week at Kansas City, 16-13. Gutty effort from the Chargers. Dallas is favored, -2.5. 49.5 the total.
Chargers all day. And if they don't win, don't come home.
I like the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to beat the Chargers on Sunday. I think the line says Cowboys. I think the Cowboys offensively are going to be able to score enough. I know the Charger D is good. I don't think they're as good as some people make them out, but they're a very good unit. I don't know if even though the Dallas defense is pathetic, I'm not sure the Chargers are good enough offensively to go up and down with the Cowboys.
Beat the Eagles.
That was a low-scoring grinder type of game. The Cowboys don't play those games. You got to be able to, even the Vikings. The Vikings suck, but they were able to. They were able to put points up. I don't know if the Chargers can do that.
I think they can.
I'm on the Cowboys.
I'm on the Chargers
this week,
and that'll be just a sad state of affairs if the Cowboys win that game.
Sad state of affairs for the Chargers.
Yes, exactly.
Charger, another one of those teams. Charger, always Charger.
Can't
when you start to buy in, rip the rug out from under you.
We need to. This is me.
Maybe
I need a couple of teams to just let's go. Let's stop the messing around here. The mediocre league that we got here, and these swingbacks on the parity on the wins and the losses. Chargers. Let's go. Let's build the momentum here, and let's go. Put Dallas
build the
and
momentum.
Their fans out of their misery, and let's go.
Okay. I'm on the Cowboys. Bills are in Cleveland against the Browns. Bills are 10.5-point favorite.
As they should be.
41.5 the total.
I'd rush Josh Allen.
Yeah, they're not resting him.
Rest him. Give him the day off.
The Bills are going to win. I could see them screwing around with the Browns on Sunday. They have had a problem this year. When they play lesser competition, they liked, especially on the road, they have liked to keep those teams in the game. They may do that this week. Browns defense is pretty good. They got ripped up by the Bears last week. Bills are going to win 10.5's a little tricky for me. I don't trust the Bills defense to cover 10.5. That's my problem. I trust Josh to score enough to cover 10.5. Mm-hmm. I don't trust the Bills to hold the Browns to 10 or 14 points or something like that. And I think the Bills are scoring 30. They score 30 every week. Will the Bills defense keep the Browns under 20? I don't know. That would be my problem with taking the spread, but the Bills will win.
I like your take. I agree with you.
You like the take?
I do.
Good.
Yes.
So that's it. I wouldn't be betting this game, but I think the Bills will win. We talked about these two awful games, the Jets and the Giants, so we could skip that. The Chiefs are in Tennessee against the Titans. Gardner Minshew gets the ball for Kansas City.
Who?
Gardner Minshew.
Who?
As the Chiefs, for the first time in over 10 years, playing meaningless December football at Tennessee, one of the worst teams in the league. Chiefs are 3-point favorites.
Good for them.
Give me the Titans.
Good for them.
Give me the Titans.
Yeah.
I think that you're seeing the Chiefs in a place that they have not been in a long time. Games that, who cares? They got Cancun on the mind now. Let's get out of here. They've lost Mahomes. Minshew's, he's not bad to go in there and in small spurts and move the football, but I think this game means 0 to Kansas City. I can't see any motivation for them to care about going to Tennessee on Sunday and putting up a big effort.
All right, well,
I'm going to take the points with the Titans.
Okay, so you still got Casey's defense, Spags.
They're not going to care. It's quitting time.
They've already printed the T-shirts.
It's over.
Cancun.
It's over. And here's the other thing that factors in. I watched a lot of the Titans last Sunday because I was on the Niners in that Titan-Niner game.
Okay.
So I was sweating out a cover there with San Francisco. And I saw a team in Tennessee that they weren't quitting. You know, they got down 20 in that game. They kept fighting. They're fighting for, McCoy's the interim, and he's really got them playing a little bit better football. I mean, as good as they can play. They're still an awful team. They don't have good personnel at a lot of their places. They have a rookie quarterback there, but they're not quitting in these games. Mm-hmm. And that's good enough for me against a team that I don't think is going to care at all about the game.
You think
and it's in Tennessee. I think the good maybe one big moment at home for Cam Ward this year before the season's over. I'm taking the Titans.
Yeah, all right.
Get on board.
Yeah, the game itself just sucks.
Oh, the game sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't get a screen at the house. I mean, unless I end up betting Tennessee it might then, but this is not.
Yeah, I'm not leaning towards any another nail in the coffin here. As far I don't like if the Chiefs win the game. I don't care.
The game doesn't matter.
The game doesn't really matter too much.
Bengals and Dolphins doesn't matter either at 1:00, except you want to see Quinn Ewers play football. You got him.
Go Quinn, go.
Bengals are now 4.5-point favorites on the road in Miami.
Man, these last.
Tell you, Bengals look pretty gutless last week at home against the Ravens.
That leads to my thought here. These just last 3 weeks, some of these scrappy garbage games.
Again, these are two teams that are done. They have nothing left to play for.
Ugly.
There's nothing on the table. Burrow with another weird press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know I couldn't even begin to figure out what's happening there.
Well, we can join the consensus with everybody else saying we hope everything is okay off the field.
He's fine.
He's
a different kind of dude. He's just playing. He doesn't let the media win. He's going to make people keep people guessing. Would I be stunned if he was somewhere else next year? I wouldn't be stunned.
I have no idea.
He's got he signed before last year, like one of these huge, like $60 million a year deals.
And he's been getting the business because, they signed his wide receivers that he wanted.
Sure.
All that other stuff.
But here's the problem when you do all that. They have no defense. Yeah. They have the worst defense in the last 20 years.
They got no money left, no picks, nothing to fix the defense.
Yeah, they got nothing.
They're totally lopsided.
Sure.
All right. That's Joe's problem then.
That's Joe's problem, and he's going to have to stay there and live with it. Welcome to Cincinnati.
All right.
I mean, he had good years his first 2 years there. It was kind of.
I love Joe. I wish he was doing better. But
I'm on the Dolphins plus the 4.5 at home.
That's another story too, man.
Quinn Ewers.
Wow.
Quinn Ewers, big performance.
I'll root for Quinn this weekend.
There you
for
go.
Quinn.
There you go.
And the DJ coach. Coach DJ. Spinning some tunes in between quarters.
All right, let's finish this up. There's 4 games at 4 o'clock this week.
You like that?
I do like that. I'll get the ones that suck out of the way. Anyone care about Falcons and Cardinals in Arizona? No. Atlanta's -3. Probably the over 48.5 if I had to bet the game. The Raiders are getting 2 touchdowns and a half at Houston against your Texans. That's a lot of points.
I like that game. Texans are wearing the red.
Wait,
fire
are they actually
unis.
wearing those white uniforms with the red?
Yep,
are those actual? They're actually
sure,
wearing those?
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. And
why don't they go to that combo that and the red full time? Why isn't that their full time kits?
My vote. You got my vote for that.
Okay.
I
can't lay 14.5. As well as the Texans are playing and the Raiders suck. That's a way. Anything over 2 touchdowns is too much for me in the NFL. I can't do it.
I agree with you there.
Texans win, no problem.
Big,
I'm not, but I'm not. Can't bet the game. Jaguars at the Broncos.
It's a good one.
This is an interesting game. I'm interested to see Jacksonville on the road here against Denver. Denver -3, 47.5. I'm taking the Broncos. I'm interested. I'm very interested to see Jacksonville in this spot.
I'll go with Trevor.
Wow.
I'll go with Trevor and the Jags. Duval, baby.
Duval.
Let's see what they got.
County.
Let's see what they got. Let's see if they're for real.
The Steelers are in Detroit against the Lions. Steelers now 8-6, first place in the North, AFC North.
It's an interesting game.
Lions on the outside looking in. They need it bad.
Yeah.
Lions -7. Lions. Big. Smash job.
Smash job?
Smash job.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Lions big. Smash job. Steelers are now coming off 2 big wins. Monday night, short week. They're going on the road. You have the game necessarily means nothing to them. Now, if they win and the Ravens lose, they could somehow clinch this division. They're going to be playing the Ravens that last week. I don't think that this game has – they're playing the Browns next week. They have that in their pocket. They can win that. Detroit needs this game more than the Steelers need this game.
Yes,
and they're at home, and this is too much offense. The Steelers' offense, they are not keeping up with the Lions on Sunday. They are not. And their defense isn't good enough to slow the Lions down. Lions, smash job. Sunday.
I agree.
Big.
I agree with the Lions winning. I don't know if it'll be a
big
blowout.
35-17. Smash job.
35-17. Ooh.
35-17. Smash job.
All right. We'll see if it plays out.
How about that?
I mean, I'm with you in the sense that Campbell and these guys, they need to show everybody what's their story.
They certainly
if they're
do.
going to be a contender here.
They are, look, I don't know who they necessarily would want to root for more than the other. I would think they'd want the Bears to lose more on Saturday night because they still have a game with the Bears the last game of the season to catch them. But they need these teams to, they got to keep pace here.
All right, Detroit wins. You say smash job.
I say smash job.
I say the game's a little closer.
One of my favorite plays of the week. I love Detroit.
All right.
And a smash job over the Steelers. Sunday night game is the Patriots and the Ravens in Baltimore. Pats coming off the loss to the Bills. They're 11-3 now. The Ravens lose to the Steelers a couple weeks ago. Then they bounce back with the win over the Bengals. They're 7-7. The Ravens are 3-point favorites here at home on Sunday night. How do the Patriots respond after a loss? Because they haven't had many this year.
Question.
How do they respond on the road in a primetime game against, remember, a team that needs it more than them? The Ravens need it bad. They're not in the same spot as the Steelers. They need to win a game or two here to make sure that game means something at the end of the year.
I've been high on the Pats all season long, but I'll take Lamar and the Ravens at home Sunday. I
am taking the Ravens as well.
Yeah, just because of the implications of the game. Bigger game for the Ravens at home. They always play good at home. So I like it. And I think it's a great game to tune into because, I think that's a great question to see how the Patriots show up here after that game.
I like the over, too. I think you're getting a lot of points on Sunday night.
The Pats want to win this game.
Right. Let's not sit here and act like this game means nothing to the Patriots.
There's some stuff going on in the rearview mirror. So
this is they they need a strong bounce back after blowing a 21-point lead to the Bills. They need a big bounce back.
It's a good
But
game.
you know what? Maybe they a little closer to putting the Ravens in the ground here. Maybe that's very possible. Very possible. I will take the Ravens though. Line says Ravens to me on Sunday night. And the Monday night game is Old Man Rivers at home against your Niners. Niners road favorites -6, 46.5 total. I don't think it's going to be the same thing as you got last week. I think this is Niners. I love the way the Niners are playing right now. I know it's a long trip, but it's a Monday night long trip, so it's not that big of a deal. It's Niners for me, Paulie.
I mean, on the offensive side of the ball, the Niners are just looking really, really good. They've got all their components back. Purdy's playing great.
And look, I think that the Colts are going to try to do the same things they did in Seattle. They're going to try to keep the game slow. They're going to try to – but if the Niners get out to a couple score lead in that game, they're not going to be able to do those things anymore. And I think that that's where you might run into blowout potential.
And what was the spread again?
6. It's Niners for me.
Yes.
Taking the Niners Monday night.
Should be Niners for everybody. That's the program.
Niner.
Niners for everybody.
Niners for everybody. Bad scene for Old Man Rivers on Monday night. Not going to be good.
Hope he doesn't get hurt.
I hope he doesn't get hurt either.
He has another fun time.
I hope he has another fun
game. Maybe just keep it a little interesting in the first half, but yeah.
Keep it interesting. NFL Week 16.
There it is.
For us. Although I didn't realize this, Paulie. We actually we're going to get to talk about the Monday game on Monday, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Because next week we're going to be here Monday, Tuesday instead of Wednesday and Thursday because of the holiday, because Christmas is Thursday, Christmas Eve Wednesday. We're going to be here at Borelli's Monday and Tuesday next week.
Yes.
So really, we're going to have to talk about the Colt Niner game on Monday.
Get down here for some holiday lunch with Paulie and Mike here and at Borelli's.
I mean,
on Monday and Tuesday.
Finish the Christmas shopping down in Long Beach.
I'm bringing in some eggnog.
Right?
Yep. A little spicy rum.
Let's go.
Some cinnamon sticks. And let's go.
Come have some wings with me down here. Let's go. So we will get to talk Niners Colts. I just remembered that. Mondays,
yes.
We're going to be absolutely.
Hey, we're not used to that, so
we're not.
And we're going to do the same thing on New Year's week too. So
why don't, before I finish with everything else that we've got some hockey, we've got some hoops, we've got some other things. Before we do all that, one more time, why don't you let everybody know what's going on at Borelli's?
Okay, this Friday night, right here at Borelli's Tap Room, located at 912 West Beach Street here in the great city of Long Beach on
Long Island.
On Long Island.
On Long Island.
For all you outsiders out there, it's not in Long Island.
On.
It's on Long Island. Friday night, live music here. Logan Wally at 7 p.m. and then DJ Taj after somewhere around 10:30 after that. So full night of music here on Friday, and then same thing here on Saturday as Ryan Scarano and Jimmy Love are playing live here at 7 p.m. and then DJ Select will be spinning the tunes after. So again, Friday and Saturday is always a great time down here at Borelli's. You got live music and you got all the sports going on, and obviously Saturday, a big football day. So come on out and sing some tunes and watch some pigskin and eat lots of food down here at Borelli's. Sunday fun day, always here at Borelli's, and Anthony Gow will be here live music at 5 p.m. in between the NFL games. That'll be running all day long here. Again, all great craft beer selections, specialty drinks, happy hour specials, food, all that stuff, and get all that information at Borelli's taproom.com or follow Borelli's at Borelli's Long Beach on Instagram. All right. You can do that and get all the information on the specials. Christmas Eve and Christmas hours, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve next week. And then obviously Christmas night, bar only, 5 p.m., open till late. And again, need any holiday catering? Call 516-705-8674. Borelli'sTaproom.com. Borelli's, baby. It's where the fun is.
Let's go.
And that's not their official slogan. That was just me.
We just said that.
We have so much fun down here.
Where the fun is.
You know.
For us. Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio from the aforementioned Borelli's Tap Room in Long Beach on Long Island. All right, a few more things before we get out of here. Strangers are back at it tonight in St. Louis against the Blues. They've been better on the road this year. Getting out of the Garden once again, clear the heads. Clear the heads.
What's the Blues record here? Let me see.
They are Blues stink. They are 12-5-1 on the road, the Rangers this year. They like being away from the Garden. The Blues are now up to 33 points. They are 5th in the Central. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They're under 500 at home. They have not been good at home. They're 7-8-4. This has got to be Rangers tonight. I mean, Rangers on the road in St. Louis, 12-5-1 on the road. Stranger hockey in the Archway. Come on.
I'm sorry for the silence, but
I'm on the Rangers tonight.
Rangers don't.
This is a big bounce back for the Rangers in St. Louis.
Every game is a big bounce back for them.
They're like 6 points out of a playoff spot. I mean, it's all right there for them. It's like Boone says all summer for the Yankees. It's all right in front of us. It's all right in front of us. You just have to say that.
Well, at least Booney gets 90 wins, you know?
It's all right in front of us. The Rangers just got to go out and do it.
It's not right in front of the Rangers.
It's all right
in
front of them.
It is not right in front of the Rangers. There's too many obstacles in front of the Rangers. And most of them are themselves and on lines and wearing those sweaters.
Panarin, illness, game time decision. He's got the sniffles. No Panarin tonight. So
he doesn't back check anyway, so who cares?
Shesterkin is in goal.
Yeah, he needs more practice.
Yeah.
He really does. So stay up, Shesky. Stop dropping to your knees and giving the open shoulder shots to everybody. They know already.
Bennington will start for the Blues. He's had a bad year. 3-4-9 goals against for Bennington.
Yeah,
this is a go spot for the Rangers tonight. Drop the hammer spot.
It's not a go spot.
Let's go.
It's not. You would think so. Probably goes into overtime, and I'll take the Rangers in the shootout, maybe. All right.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't see them
get like plus 300 for overtime.
But then tonight. They'll probably win 4-1 tonight. Yeah, we don't know because we don't know which Rangers team is going to show up, and I don't think much of us in the fan base are really excited about them at this time. So I don't know.
I like the Rangers tonight. Good win in St. Louis for them.
Get back to me when they win about 7 or 8 in a row.
And then they come home for they got somebody who they got at home the Flyers on Saturday afternoon. Afternoons at the Garden. Flyers. You watch any of the Devils Vegas last night, late night?
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Good game.
They won, right?
They did in the shootout.
Okay.
Low scoring game, good game. 2-1 the Devils won in Vegas.
What's the story with the Devils here since news went down?
It hasn't been
good. No?
All right. They are they're 3-7 in their last 10, including that win last night.
That's not
And
but hey, look,
slipped.
Taking a point out
they
of
are
Vegas.
still ahead of the Rangers.
They're still in the hunt for the cup.
Still in the everybody's in the hunt for the cup. It's a 3-team race though now, right? Colorado, Dallas, and Minnesota. That's a three-team race for the cup now in hockey. A few other things. Let me get to.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
What's on tap for your Icelanders?
No, I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
I'm going to do that now.
Right.
I was going to give you some things tonight, but Islanders play home for Vancouver tomorrow, who, of course, coming off a big win at the Garden against the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're in Buffalo Saturday night.
Sounds like 4 points to me for the Islanders.
Well, you'd like to think the way they've been playing. I'm not greedy, though. 3 would be fine.
Look, Detroit's a good team.
Yeah.
That was a good scrappy game the other night.
Scrappy.
So, but Vancouver, since losing Hughes, and Buffalo just being Buffalo, hey, I'm sorry. That's got to be 4 points. And Vancouver at home? Yeah, that's 4 points to the Islanders.
At three's sufficient.
Secures first place. Secures first place.
I don't know. Carolina doesn't lose. So, Carolina, they are the best regular season team ever. Too bad they can't win in the playoffs, but they're a great regular season.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't realize the big jump.
Carolina's been winning.
Holy
Carolina's been winning.
Nikes.
Carolina's been on fire.
My bad. I didn't realize that they are now 4 points up on the Islanders.
They've won 5 in a row. They're 8-2 in their last 10. The Hurricanes are a great regular season team.
Wow, I have to improve.
Not a great playoff team. They're a great regular season team. And that's, you got to say something.
What's Carolina's schedule this weekend? What do they got?
Probably. I mean, they've been
first place isn't out of
playing wiffle ball lately.
Yeah.
So
all right, doesn't matter. No, we don't care.
They are in Florida. There you go. They're playing the Panthers on Friday. That must mean they're and back to back. The Florida double Friday and Saturday. Panthers Lightning for the Hurricanes. Florida double. this weekend?
I think Vasilevsky's still out for Tampa Bay.
I like the Lightning tonight. They have the Kings in town. Kings are lost last night in Florida, back-to-back nights. Their third game in 4 nights. They lost Kemper earlier this week.
Back here.
The Kings are they are going right in the wrong direction.
We got to check in on Denny just to see how he's feeling.
We should.
You know,
Oilers are in Boston tonight. Bruins have been playing well. Leafs are in D.C. against the Caps. Our Wild are in Columbus against the Blue Jackets. 5 in a row the Wild have won. Wild are on fire. And my dog of the night in the NHL, dog of the night. For some reason, the Sabres are favored over the Flyers. Now, the Sabres have won 3 in a row. They were out west, and they won some games. The Sabres should never be this big a favorite against anybody. Flyers tonight.
All right, let's talk about NHL betting here for a second.
Oh, sure.
All right, so let's just take this game.
Yeah.
Explain to me the spread. What's going on? Is it goals given? We got over and under, right?
The spread is a money line number. So it's kind of like baseball. It's NHL is now you can bet the puck line, which is a goal and a half,
okay.
But the money line is really the true number of how big a favorite someone is over somebody. So I'll give you an example of what, you'd probably be like, wow, that makes sense. Like the Lightning are minus 205 against the Kings tonight. They're you got to lay $2 to get $1 back on the Lightning because they're that big of a favorite. Another spot with a big favorite. The Stars are minus 205 in San Jose against the Sharks tonight. Stars are always going to be big favorites over San Jose, no matter where they are. The Rangers are the Rangers are favored tonight in St. Louis, minus 135.
Okay.
So the Blues are plus money at home. The Sabres are minus $1.50 favorite against the Flyers. Flyers haven't played that bad. They're a better team than the Sabres. Give me the rub. Take the road pooch of the night. We're gonna get a little road team here tonight.
But how does it work? If I've got $100 and I want to put $100 on the Wild tonight?
Yes. So the Wild are minus 120. So if you wanted to win $100 back, you would have to put $120 down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now you could put 100, but you'd only get, I'm not a calculator, but like 82. Let's just say you'd get $82 back because it's minus 120, somewhere in that. Again, calculator of it. Whereas if you wanted to, bet like Flyers tonight, I like the Flyers. If I wanted to put $100 on the Flyers tonight and they won, they're plus 124. I'm gonna get 124 back on my 100. So, because they're the dog, they're the underdog. So that's how it kind of works. Now you can get involved in the puck line where you're laying a goal and a half or taking a goal and a half. Those numbers are a little heavier sometimes. Like example, Rangers are laying a goal and a half in St. Louis at plus 190. So you're going to get 190 back if they win by 2 or more goals.
Okay.
That's kind of how as quick as I can with breaking down NHL betting for you. That's probably is.
But it's a tougher kind of angle to.
Right. Like it's not like the NFL where, and this isn't the same in all books anymore, but let's say the spread's 3 and it's minus 110 both ways. And it's a little bit different. It's more just a true money.
You find
line.
It's harder to bet the NHL.
It's hard to bet the NHL. Some of these, because it's in every night. You never know that.
Now, as far as levels up, NFL, basketball, baseball.
Well, the NFL is the hardest sport to bet.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying as far as interest in betting, is there still a lot of interest?
NHL's down here.
Gotcha. Okay.
There is not. The NHL has not. I think that there are books that are trying. I do the thing for Bet Rivers now twice a week where we put the puck, we do a parlay with a bunch of teams, and it's there. I mean, it's not non-existent, but it isn't the NFL, college football, or even the NBA. It's not in that level in terms
college
of
basketball up there too.
Yeah, college basketball is a big one too. So that's also big.
Thank you for that breakdown, Mike.
There you go. You got a little bit of something from me there. Speaking of basketball, I made a mistake yesterday about the Knicks. Paulie, I thought they weren't playing again until tomorrow night at the Garden at home when they were going to have their big celebration for winning the NBA Cup. I didn't realize they had to stop in Indiana tonight and play the Pacers.
Look, I didn't know either, so it's bad play on both of us, I guess.
Not looking at the NBA schedule hard enough. The Knicks, they could be a little sleepy in Indiana tonight, no? After winning the Cup?
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I don't mind if they lose tonight. They're Cup champions, man.
There's 82 of them. You throw one away, whatever.
Look, I think that it'll be a good game tonight. I don't think I don't think the Knicks are that kind of team. And I think if anything, the way they came back, the way the bench played, maybe they take this in a positive way to kind of maybe step up here a little bit, take advantage of this and say, all right, we just won the cup, blah, 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 yada, yada. No big deal, or it's a big deal. But take it as a positive and go into Indiana and win. And let's go.
Yeah.
Start the roll and then come back to the Garden with a win. Yeah, and a cup.
Back-to-back nights. They're going to play the Sixers tomorrow night at home as they'll have a celebration of the cup. No banner, no parade, no nothing, no bueno. No shirt, no shoes, no dice for the NBA Cup banner for the New York Knicks coming up this week. The Nets are home for the Heat tonight. I know you've been following the Nets around lately and seeing what they've been up to. But
where are they in the standings?
Last. No, they're just, last. No, actually, they're ahead of Indiana and Washington in the East. Not by much, though.
So who are the big studs here in the
well, Detroit's actually first in the East. They're 21-5. Okay. They've played really well. Knicks are second in the East. And obviously the big stud is Oklahoma City's 24-2. I mean, Oklahoma City's, they're the best team by, I'd say, a good margin. They're the best team. But I think there's more balance and better teams in the West than there is in the East. You got a lot more competitiveness in the Western Conference. The East doesn't have as many big time teams.
The Knicks are up there. I mean,
the Knicks are up there. And look, I don't think that it really, as long as you're in the top 6 at the end of the year, I mean, home and road, I don't think means as much anymore in any of these sports, to be quite honest with you. There's a couple cases maybe that it does, but for the most part, home and away now, it's really not like it used to be.
The NBA, though, is different as far as, like, we joke here with the NHL. Like, every team the season is, like, ridiculous. Like I said, you might be in 8th place or 12th place right now in the conference, but you're probably only 4 or 6 points.
Well, the NBA is a little different in that aspect. When you get buried, you get buried. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, that's the difference.
Like, it's a lot easier.
There's a lot of bad basketball.
Just to take the Rangers as an example. They're 6 points out of a playoff spot, which in reality is 3 wins.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas they do a play-in tournament now, so really 10 teams make it. They do the play-in and all that. Like Milwaukee's 11-16, games out of being in the top 6. They're a half game out of being in the play-in. They're 10.5 out from the top. You're doing actual games you got to make up. Mm-hmm. Whereas the NHL with the Fugazi point system and 3-point games and all these, it's hard to compare them. You can make up ground in the NHL a lot faster.
Well,
because you can get points for losses. It's
comparing the two here is that it's kind of easier. It's an easier way as far as the NHL is concerned, making the playoffs,
right? Well,
making up ground. We talk about how the league is watered down. Where on the NBA side, if you're bad,
you're bad. You're bad. You're bad. I mean, there are some teams like it's just they're already finished. I mean, Sacramento, New Orleans, Brooklyn, Indiana, Washington, Charlotte. I mean, these teams are finished. I mean, they're buried. They're buried down there. Could one of them get hot and rip off 15 out of 20? Sure, they could. Washington's awful. Yeah, they're awful. 4-20 season. That's just not good. Not good business so far. So there you go. And I will give you even also going into the weekend a college hoops nugget for you. A game to watch this weekend. The CBS Sports Classic in Atlanta on Saturday includes St. John's and Kentucky. Pitino against his old team. St. John's and Kentucky, Saturday afternoon, 12:30, down in Atlanta. Should be a very fun game. Pitino talked about it. He was very emotional playing Kentucky and blah, 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 blah. He's done it before. He was a Louisville coach. He played Kentucky, whatever. But first time playing them as the St. John's head coach this Saturday. Good game, Kentucky and St. John's in Atlanta. So
I like it.
State Farm
How's St. John's doing so far?
They're all right. They're 7-3. They're just starting Big East play. They beat DePaul the other night in their first Big East game, which isn't any real challenge, but
because it seems it's kind of been quiet.
Well, we're getting into, I think college basketball is tough. November starts and you get some marquee matchups, and then the week of Thanksgiving, you get those tournaments and everyone plays in all. And then December's kind of, they're playing, but it's a bit of a lull. And you do get this State Farm CBS Sports Classic's usually good. It's around Christmas, and you get a couple good games. But then after the New Year, Paulie, that's when conference play starts. Everyone's playing twice a week. You get all those matchups, and it'll really start to gain some steam heading into February, and then heading into March, obviously, with the tournament. So,
what's coming up? That's going to be fun, and we'll definitely talk about here is the juniors hockey tournament right around Christmas and New Year's too.
That's getting there also.
Yeah,
getting
US
very
defending
close.
Champs, baby.
They are the defending champs. Getting involved there with that. We talked a little bit, and last thing, we talked a little bit about this yesterday too. Obviously, the Mets signed Luke Weaver.
No breaking news today, huh? No breaking signings.
Did not have any breaking signings today.
No.
The only thing I saw was they're doing all these announcements for this dopey World Baseball Classic. You get into that?
Don't call it dopey.
Dopey.
Come on, man.
I can't get into it.
Come on.
It's just all it is a place for guys to get hurt.
Coach D-Row in the U.S. Come on. Judge is playing. Come on.
Scooble's going to play for USA now. So they got Scooble and Skeens.
Gotta beat the Japanese. Come on, we gotta get the title. Let's go.
But you're into this?
Yes, great balls, great players. Come on, man.
It's just no.
It's baseball, man.
But it's not a true.
If you started a stickball game across the street right now, I'd watch it. Let's go. Baseball. USA, it's countries. This is not the NBA Cup.
It should be the Olympics.
It's just countries. Let's go.
If it was the Olympics, I'd be playing for.
Well, we don't have that opportunity, so this is it. This is the baseball Olympics.
It's like the NBA Cup. It's so forced and fake.
Come on. It's good baseball. Come on.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. And somebody's going to get a major injury.
But that's the thing, like that. And to prevent that, okay, so Scooble's going to pitch for the United States. Is he ever going to pitch more than 4 innings in one of those games? Because it's technically spring training.
Come on, you get to put
it's not
jersey,
a
the hat.
It's not a real
country. Let's go.
Some people, you're
Dominican Republic.
You get into
great
it.
Teams.
You get into it,
Come
and you get excited about it.
We're going to talk about the World Baseball Classic when it comes around, man.
I know we are. I know.
Let's go.
You want anything to talk about the Yankee season? There's nothing to talk about the Yankee season.
Yankees will be fine.
I've seen the A's and Pirates in on more players than the Yankees. How pathetic is that? The A's and Pirates have had more interest in free agents than the Yankees have.
Cashman's got a plan.
Oh, he's got no plan.
He's got a plan.
He's got a plan, all right.
Just can't release the information of this plan. We are not privy
to
plan. It. We're not privy to it.
What's he gonna do when Bellinger signs with the Mets?
Nothing. He's gonna get somebody else.
Who?
Well, I mean, look, the big thing here is the years, right? For the contract, right? I mean,
they are so cheap now. It is so pathetic what that franchise, that once great franchise, has now become. Pathetic.
Well, I mean, can we put a little bit of this on the player side? Does Belly want to be a Yankee? Can he take a year off?
So what's the extra year if you want to keep him? You're the Yankees. You shouldn't be counting you shouldn't be rolling the quarters in the thing and bringing them to the bank.
Sorry.
They're the Yankees.
A little tight now because of Grisham's contract. A little tight.
The Yankees.
I understand that.
Everything is saving a dime here and there.
Well, you know what? I'm so used to Yankees going to the Mets now. It's just not going to really affect me that much.
Cheap.
Just glad they don't have the names on the back of the jerseys, so my kid can just whoever they put into the
it is number. Pathetic.
Cashman's got a plan. Yeah. They got a plan. Booney, it's all in front of us. Don't worry about it.
It's all right there in front of us.
Don't worry about it.
It's all right there in front of us.
We got the judge.
That's
going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. Another great show. Go Sports Radio, Carver and Cuthbert here at Borelli's Tap Room in Long Beach on Long Island. We will be back. Change in program next week, Monday and Tuesday.
Yes.
Instead of Wednesday and Thursday for the holiday, because, of course, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day coming up next week when we're usually here. So we will be here Monday and Tuesday. All the stuff from the weekend. And on Tuesday, we'll be ripping through. We have so much stuff to rip through. We'll find out who wins these college football playoff games. It's just a lot that we will be back on Monday. to talk about. Paulie, great job as always. Paul Cuthbert, Mike Carver, Go Sports Radio, Borelli's Tap Room. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.